Before I go on to my story, I think it would be best for me to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Sean Tapia, and I am a student at the Instituto Universitario de Ensenada, or INUE for short, in the city of Ensenada, Mexico. But I wasn't always living or studying in Ensenada. I grew up and studied in beautiful Southern California in the United States. It wasn't until the middle of junior year of high school when I felt that I wanted to become an international student. Out of the 196 countries of the world, I chose Mexico. Not because that it was only 2 hours south of the city I was living at the time, but it was because I had family who lived there. I love Mexico with all of my heart. My mom always took me to Mexico to get to know her side of the family. So it was settled. Moving day was July 28th, 2012, 2 days before I started college. I first started attending the medical school program at Universidad Xochicalco. I lasted 1 year and a half until I realized that medicine was not for me. Beginning 2014, I decided to switch focuses from medicine to teaching. I went back to school on the second week of January. This time, I was at peace. I felt calm. Everything opposite to what I had felt at Universidad Xochicalco. However, when I started my third trimester, things began to change. The teacher that I admired with all my heart started to ridicule my Spanish. It seems that he had forgotten that I was an A+ student, or as we say in Spanish, mención honorífica. But he also had forgotten I am not a native Spanish speaker. It made me come to think about why I had come to Mexico. It also made me think and reflect about other things as well. What would have happened if I moved to London or Toronto? What would have happened if I studied in the United States or in another English-speaking country? But I wouldn't be the man that I am now today. I then realized, yes, I am changing cultures. Yes, I am changing languages. However, I'm not forgetting the American culture or in the English language. I am simply adding and translating what I know into Spanish. There is a quote by Lev Vygotsky that I identify myself with. Every function in the child's cultural development appears twice. First on the social level and later on the individual level. Yes, I may mix and match articles in Spanish or use different grammatical tense incorrectly, but for being a non-native speaker, I believe that I speak excellent Spanish. The next few trimesters at school were fine. For whatever reason, the teacher that ridiculed me was fired, and we got a few new teachers. They did ridicule my Spanish, but instead, they applauded me for being a non-native speaker in a different context. We had fun activities, and we practiced at other schools. Today, I am a volunteer English as a second language teacher at CEVET 198, Center for Technological and Agricultural Studies, number 198, a high school located in Maniadero, in the municipality of Ensenada. It is safe to say now that I am proud of who I have become. My advice to you all is, don't be afraid of being an international student in a country where English is not spoken. Learn the language of the country and don't be afraid to get a few words wrong. It gets better. Confía en mí. Trust me.